Okay, did you open it? Oh, okay, it's working now. Okay, now you can open it in front of you, okay? And we can talk about it. Okay, it's all about culture. So how many years have you studied English?
Oh, many years. I think since I was...
You speak very well.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, you speak very well. You can understand me. I'm not talking slowly. I'm talking a little bit fast.
Thank you. I'm still learning. Continue learning.
Yeah, that's very good. Okay, so you received the document.
Wait a moment. Okay. How should I do right now? I open.
Yeah, just open it. Can you see it?
Okay. Wait a moment.
Okay. Okay, take your time.
Okay, I can see right now.
Okay, great. So open the first page where there are the many flags.
Okay, done.
Yeah, the first one.
First one?
The first one with the flags, the colors.
Yes, I can see right now.
Okay, open this one. Okay, so today is differences in culture, Court, because differences in culture are really important, you know? Like, if you study in an international school, you have so many people. I have some Taiwanese friend. They came to study in my university, and I have some French friends, some people from the Arab countries. You know, like difference in culture are really important.
Yes.
You know that.
I know.
Now, if you go to the second page, it's called index.
Okay.
Okay. So we were gonna talk. I'm gonna talk, and you were gonna tell me what do you think. Okay? I'm not gonna talk alone.
Okay.
Okay, great. So we're gonna talk about all this stuff you can see. Culture. We're gonna do an introduction. Talk about the differences in languages. The social structure. Do you know what social structure means?
No. Can you explain?
Yes, sure. Social structure means that some countries give importance to individuals, you know? Like if you accomplish something very important, they give you attention. But in other countries, one person is not important. What's important is the group work. And the teamwork, you know?
Yes.
Like in Asian countries, in work, it's very important to be in a group and to work all together. But in the United States of America, or in France, or in United Kingdom, what's important is what every person work, not group work.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is social structure.
Okay.
And we're going to talk about education, a little bit about economy and politics, and we're going to do a conclusion.
Okay.
So all these points are what make a culture difference, right?
Yes.
Like why I am different from other people. Why do you think I'm different or you are different? What's different in you from me, for example? What's the difference between two people from two different countries? What do you think?
They different. They live in different place, so they probably educate differently.
Sure.
And they have their own way to handle things.
Yes, great. They have their own way to handle things. You have a very wide range of your vocabulary, you know?
Oh, really? Thank you.
Yes. Yes, and what else? What do you think is the main point? Like, what's the thing that you can see it easily when you see two people from different countries, especially if you see someone who speaks English and another one from an Asian country?
Of course, they have different look.
Yes.
Yeah, and they speak different language.
Yeah, that's it. They speak different languages, very different languages. And I think it's easier for you to learn English than for us to learn your language. I wanted to learn it, but I really give you credit. It's really difficult. It's a very nice language and very wide, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's difficult to speak the language and have the pronunciation.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Okay, so the third page, if you go to the third page,
okay,
it has culture on it. So I asked you, what does culture means to you? What do you think? Do you love your culture very much? Are you attached to your culture, or do you think you are interested in other cultures? You would like to try to live in other culture or try to understand other cultures?
I like my culture, of course, because I think it's very beautiful and
Yes.
it has a long history. So
Yes, that's right.
May my culture a little bit mystery.
Yes.
Yeah, so and I can read a lot of story about my culture.
Yes, it's really interesting.
Yes, but I also have a strong interest from different culture because they are different from my culture, and they are very fun and interesting.
Yes, you're right. Like in every culture, you can find something interesting.
Yeah.
That's right. Like you can read about the culture, and you can find that this is very weird for me. For example, what I find weird is, for example, or a little bit strange for me, is, for example, people who have certain, for example, meals, you know, like they have certain meals, they cook certain different plates that are not familiar for me. You know, the first time I tried Chinese food, I was surprised. I was, wow, what's this? You know, like a culture is a mix of so many things, of language, of tastes, of what do they like, what do they don't like, what do they believe in, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, and now if you go to the introduction, okay, so the first question is, what is culture? Can you see it?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, so if we want to go deeply in what's culture, the culture comes, the culture word, the word culture comes from the Latin word called cultura, Cultura.
Yes.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
this is a Latin word. And before the 20th century, do you know the 20th century?
Yes.
Okay, so before that, at first when people used this word, they were referring to not to the culture that we refer to it today, but for the cultivation, you know?
Cultivation.
Yeah, cultivation of goods. When you go and you have a land and you plant trees and you plant rice and you plant, you know?
Could you explain more?
Yes, I will spell you the word. It's cultivate. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes. It's when you have a land. Do you know what land means?
Land?
Land. L-A-N-D. A land. Yes. Cultivate is when you have a land.
Yes.
Okay. And you plant trees and you plant vegetables and you plant fruits and you plant rice.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So cultura in Latin was long, long ago to cultivate something.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the culture that we know today.
Mm-hmm.
Now in the 20th century, culture is a very different concept from before. Okay?
Okay.
It's a set of values, norms,